Hello everybody! Tonight I'm going to be watching the next 2, maybe 3 episodes of WandaVision. Well, not tonight, but I'm going to be recording it or putting it together, editing it where it's like that. So, yeah, I don't have much to say right now. So, yeah, depends on how much the camera can capture and everything, the next few episodes of WandaVision. So, I'm going to be watching, and, okay, so, let's get started. Don't touch that dial. Episode 2. I still prefer the logo that they introduced with Thor 2. That was epic. I mean, how they do this style, you know, this is cool, but I like the music for the other one. Let's go.
What's that?
I don't think it's laughter, like, just that.
Yes, dear.
Allow me, sweetheart.
She doesn't have to do it with her powers because he can do it. That's more effort. They have 2 different beds. I just realized.
Oh, this is getting...
Wow, okay, so now, what era are we in now?
Yes.
I don't see why married couples couldn't have one bed in older shows. So obviously it's showing the era is changing.
WandaVision!
Wow, they need to keep saying WandaVision. Does the theme song change every episode?
Fear not, glamour.
I notice he doesn't have his Infinity Stone on his head right now. Yeah, there's a back to it.
In a real magic act, everything is fake.
In their own magic act, it's not.
Well, I don't think that should be a problem.
Oh, he does have his Mind Stone. I have a feeling this episode is when, based off of the time when TVs were trying to get around the code while still sneaking into it or whatever. Something's still going. Oh, it's a colored thing. And it looks like a real on-location thing. Not just all black and white. Or that. It's getting, well, something's coming along.
Look, it's the star of the show!
Agnes!
She's the star of the show.
Senor Scratchy just loves the stage. He played Baby Jesus in last year's Christmas pageant.
I'm playing Baby Jesus. How their live studio audience if they're outside.
Well, you'll notice her roses bloom under penalty of death.
Well, if they don't bloom, they're kind of not in good shape.
Or maybe I could just be myself, more or less.
That's not impressive to her. Ah,
So, I want you
Come on,
all
work.
to give yourself to children.
good thing this is going to be cut out in editing.
For the children.
They're kind of like zombies, I think.
I'm, Geraldine.
And I'm irritated.
Wow, that's a great name. And I am inevitable.
Now you can clap.
Okay,
Stop.
she's treating them like a sitcom audience.
Hiya, Vision. Didn't expect to see you here.
Vision's a great name.
Oh, neither for me, thank you. I don't eat food.
It's their snack time. He doesn't eat food.
I don't eat food in between meals, but at meal times. Oof, I'm a regular eater of sheep.
A regular.
I, too, have some top secret gossip to share.
Well, they're doing gossiping.
Norm here's a communist.
Oh, that's not good in this time period.
We actually thought you were serious.
Shouldn't they, deal with some of that? Did he eat? Well, into the gears. Uh-oh. Okay, you can reach into yourself and pull it out.
I can't help but wonder if you and I haven't gotten off on the wrong foot, Dottie. And I would like to correct that if I can.
And how would you do that?
So, it can't be corrected.
But I assure you, I don't mean anyone any harm.
That's she, though. They're breaking out again. They're breaking through.
Who is that?
It's like Truman Show or something, but I'm not sure. She okay? Oh, and it's red.
And his Strucker.
Great ads.
Time.
Hydra. It's really weird 'cause it's like, what is this show going on about? And it's like, why are they in a sitcom situation and everything? But just waiting for. Oh, there Vision is. Oh, he has the gum. She needs to fix that.
No, that's not
She
it.
probably thinks he's drunk, but it's bubble gum.
Well, something strange happened.
This whole show is strange.
You are.
She gotta go on. For the children. Use your powers.
So sorry, excuse me.
This is not gonna go well.
Today, we will lie to you.
Wow.
And yet you will believe our little deceptions.
He's floating. He's using real magic, not like real magicians. She made a rope appear. She used magic to make it look like it wasn't magic. Where did the rope go? Oh, there it is.
Illusion.
That was my grandmother's piano.
How did she turn it into a cardboard? It's gonna be the last card.
Oh, it is.
It is what?
The last
My
one.
card.
A coincidence.
Oh, who stole my hat? Oh, stop that rabbit!
Bunny rabbit. Baby Jesus.
Well, then I will just have to pull this hat out of myself. Doing it.
He needs to pull that gum out of himself.
You all knew our secret.
Oh!
Is that how mirrors work? Shut up.
Probably not.
Are you sure you don't want an audience volunteer named My Husband Ralph?
She must not like Ralph. I don't know if I saw that last episode or not. I have no idea.
What's in the box?
She doesn't know how she got there.
Would you look at that?
I don't even know if that's how.
Dottie and the planning committee string us up for ruining the show.
I thought everybody liked their show. Yeah, I don't think that Cradle or whatever they called it in Ultron creates gears in the belly. It creates flesh.
In the history of our talent show.
It was a comedy magic show.
So,
Hilarious.
as were you, Illusion.
Vision the Illusion.
And all we had to do was be ourselves.
Well, with a few modifications.
Yeah, they were themselves to make it into. And that just suddenly happened like in a split second. Probably something more suspicious. A beekeeper of some sort.
No.
She rewound it. I think this might be her construct color. I was hoping it'd be like early color or something, but I don't know, maybe it is somewhat. It just doesn't feel as staticky as like the old stuff.
Who's doing the sea, Wanda? Wanda!
Who's doing this to her? I like how they find a way to like tell a sitcom situation and still make it interesting while you know that there's something really weird going on. Like, why? It's the resurrection? No, not the resurrection. Cradle. Is it? I don't know. Yep, they only had to be themselves to, he used his power, then she used her powers to make it, to counteract his power to make it look like neither of them were using powers. Wanda is like really powerful though, if she can like do that. I feel like she got some reality stone power than her. WandaVision. Smooth jazz. Who's doing this to you? This is. Now in color up next. WandaVision. Eventually they're gonna be like full modern show.
Previously on
on
The
WandaVision.
town's your thunder.
You got long hair now. Yep, definitely thinking of them from throughout the world, throughout the year. Weird. In color.
It's just kind of taking the spice of...
Their house looks
quite suddenly, wasn't it? I mean, practically
different.
overnight.
Like Brady Bunch, kind of.
12 hours.
Pardon? 12 hours.
Well, I think this line of questioning is fruitless.
How? Because it's been 12 hours. It grew in 12 hours.
So, just between us, because, I don't know, everything's happening so quickly. We'd like...
Yeah, 12 hours. Their house changed so much overnight, too. Oh, then they turned to real butterflies. She is too powerful.
I can't wait to meet you, little Billy.
Billy?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking Tommy.
They know it's a boy.
Hope for a girl.
Then they'll have to fight over a girl name.
In 3 days?
But I thought it would be shorter if it like grew that fast. Then 12 hours.
I think something's wrong here, Wanda.
There is something wrong.
The truth is, we are...
She is controlling it. I'm almost pretty sure she's controlling it. And it ends with an oh every time. If I was ever to get married, I probably wouldn't want to have children.
Find the goddess within.
Why are we getting all these Hydra ads?
What a mess!
That's a big concern right now.
Well, in fairness, darling, the baby is approximately 9 months early.
9 months early is not good.
It's 75 degrees out. You making a fashion statement?
Yep.
Crazy yesterday.
There's a duck in there. That's what you heard.
Me going on and on like you got all the time.
The stork turned real.
And Mr.
Poor thing.
Harris has got nothing.
That's my new ice maker built right into the fridge.
Product placement or something.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, but you know me, Wanda. Is that what I think it is? Oh, a stork.
Interesting. Still
Oh, the baby's coming.
too late.
Well, Mr.
You're right fast. Like Wanda's brother. It's altering the whole house. She's gonna find out something. Her belly's still big. There must be another one. Something. Of himself. But what is he really?
Small towns, you know. So hard to
That's sad.
escape.
But why can't you try again? Those backgrounds are so flat.
Well, I'll go back to Wanda.
If he grows suspicious, well, Wanda's not around. She can't reverse it.
I had a brother.
Had?
His name was Pedro.
Wait, his name was Pedro. I don't remember.
He was killed by Ultron.
Ultron.
What did you say?
She's new to town. Brand new.
There's no family. No husband.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
So he's not the husband?
No home.
Pedro.
She's breaking free, but did she create it herself or not? Are they all in on it? Or not? What do they know?
Oh, she left, honey.
I don't know.
She had to rush home.
She didn't just rush home, did she? The aspect ratio's growing. Somebody broke through. Oh, she was expelled from the show. Happy music. Please stand by. know now. Now, on to the next episode of WandaVision. We interrupt this program. Interesting title. And that looks like... I mean, I think I've heard of it, but that's the guy from Ant-Man. He must be confronting Wanda about coloring on walls with Captain America. And we'll see what happened to that one lady that I forget her name.
I'm, Geraldine.
Geraldine. Like Gerald and then Dean. It was Geraldine who doesn't have a home or family and husband, not Wanda, which got me really confused last time. That was Eric Reacts, who I watched, and then it was sort of clarified while watching. They're coming back together. Geraldine was unblipped. That must be her backstory of how she was unblipped. So we're not in that sitcom situation at the beginning of this episode.
We're all coming back. We don't have the capacity.
Oh, they don't have the capacity in a hospital for... Oh boy. She didn't know that they're all coming back because she just came back.
Your mom, she died, honey.
Oh no. She died during the blip.
Maria died 3 years ago.
She disappeared 5 years ago.
After I what? After I what?
After she was snapped. That's the way it is with Marvel Cinematic Universe. Every action has consequences that leads to the next. And yeah, like the Infinity Saga is its own thing. I'm gonna keep it that way, where the Infinity Saga is the end of the Infinity Saga, okay? I'm not gonna say that. So yeah, I collected the Infinity Saga. This is all good stuff afterwards, but you know, we get to see the consequences, and that's nice. Sword Headquarters. This is like one of those more modern shows, I suppose.
Come on, let's get you up.
Wouldn't they be like trying to work in the old blip stuff, so wouldn't they be able to tell that she might have disappeared?
The world's not the same as you left it. Space is now full of unexpected threats.
Always was. Full of threats and...
That's weird when like half the population is like on a totally different page than the other half. Because both sides, if you think about it, like both sides are like, well, I mean, like, it's not like one person, it's like half the population disappeared and then the other half comes back and it's like, wait a second, or the other half goes on without them and then they come back and it's like, well, I mean, this half has been continuing for 5 years without the other half, but at the same time it's like, well, isn't this half just as valid? I mean, what makes, you know, the half that stayed more relevant than the half that didn't? Maybe the half that stayed are the ones that, like, you know, went on without, like, the approval of the other half, so who knows which side. I mean, they're the ones who were running society for half the years, but it's also like, well, are they really higher ranking than the people who remained overall, because it's half and half. So, I mean, yeah, maybe it's the other people who, like, have been doing an unauthorized operation, if you want to put it that way. Maybe not unauthorized, because, I mean, it's kind of hard when you have to deal with losing half the population, I would suppose. It's like if your boss goes away for a day, does that automatically make you in charge? Probably not. It just means you're operating without a boss.
In this case, up in Jersey.
Missing persons.
Missing person. Everybody's missing persons. Wanda's a missing person, I bet. Westview, South number 2, exit 32. Westview. What about Westview?
Agent Wu?
Sword and Shield.
Jimmy Sheriff, would you mind repeating your claim about Westview to my colleague here?
No such place.
Westview doesn't exist?
But he won't listen.
Then what's that sign there for?
See. I'm sorry, what town are you from?
Eastview.
Eastview. Competition of the town.
This isn't a missing persons case, Captain Rambo. It's a missing town. Population 3,892.
The town went missing. I'm wondering if we're revealing too much too early. But we interrupt this program does make sense because it's not the original styles.
You're outside of a certain radius, or maybe because we don't have a personal connection.
They blipped, maybe? And it lands on the inside for Wanda to find. It's pixels. She's going in. And he's staying out. 24 hours later. And there she is. I saw her on Cinema Blend as being in here. Darcy.
We're not supposed to talk to each other.
Boy Scout leader, got it. And you?
I'm a chemical engineer.
No one cares.
And he just waits till the end. Yeah, I sort of knew she was in the show because Cinema Blend had an article saying WandaVision's, I don't remember her name in real life, Kate Denning, something like that.
Lewis.
We have your gear set up inside.
I didn't remember her last name. Lewis, okay, Darcy Lewis. Unlike most people, I loved Thor 2. And you gotta wonder where Jane is in all this. And whether Darcy blipped or not. We really don't know who blipped, who didn't in some of these. Let's see what's happening. She's gonna be watching the sitcom. So why is Wanda transmitting her own sitcom if that's the case? Like, who's transmitting it? And why? Where the B guy is. And there's laughter. The laugh tracks. The question is, why is the sitcom being transmitted? This is really...
It looks like her.
You move at the speed of sound and I can make a pen club through the air.
But he's dead, right? Not flipped. Dead.
What am I looking at?
A sitcom.
Is it authentic?
I'm not sure how to answer that. When I plug this bad boy in, voila, sound and picture.
Dinner is served.
This is like the most awkward situation they've probably ever faced.
So you're saying the universe created a sitcom starring 2 Avengers?
The universe created it?
Maybe I could get that coffee now?
Not gonna get your coffee?
Aww.
Aww. She was the one writing it.
He's leaving your home.
Wait a second, why did they record that? That's out of order.
Mr. and Mrs. Hart. Played by Todd and Sharon Davis.
There are probably 2 people who went missing in the town. Vision Alive.
Isabel Matsueda, cast as Beverly.
Cast. Wanda and Vision keep their same names. And it's Geraldine.
Alternate reality, time travel, some cockamamie social experiment.
It's a sitcom. A 1950s sitcom. The next time she's washing dishes, which by my count happens about once an episode, barf.
Wait, so there's many episodes so far. We're just seeing a few episodes. As Wanda begins to have self-realization of color, I think that's probably where the color's coming in.
Monica is talking to Wanda. She's got a speaking part now.
What is she saying?
She got the speaking.
I'm here to help.
The screen blipped. It erased. Oh, a Hydra commercial.
It's over. Mission failure.
Keep watching, it's a Hydra commercial.
Yeah, come on in.
Keep watching. You have a Hydra commercial. That might reveal something. Wanda can erase stuff from the show, probably. Through the shield. Oh, he's turned into a beekeeper to fit in with the show's continuity. Nice, and he probably has no idea who he is now. Jump rope. Wait, there's color here. Why is there color? The episode hasn't turned color yet, has it? Or is he seeing stuff in color? Oh, now it's black and white.
1950s, 1960s, and now the 70s. Why
The
is it
one every
different
decade.
time periods? It can't be purely for my enjoyment, can it?
It's for our enjoyment.
Oh, he's perfect. Twins. What a twist.
She's caught up in the show. Something crazy is happening.
Different.
What happened? Where'd she go?
It blipped again.
She isn't.
She's skipping
Someone is censoring
parts of the episode.
Wanda, I'm just your neighbor.
Then how did you know about Ultron?
She is suppressing something, isn't she? And she's out of the show. She doesn't know who she's becoming. I heard a theory that she might turn into a villain over in the future. Well, if she's alive, I think, or... Well, for now, she's still alive. And she's never coming back.
What? What is it? What's wrong?
She brought back his body with her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is her world.
It's all Wanda.
My theory is correct, I think. Now who's laughing? Reanimated Vision's body. I'm thinking that might be the case. Yep, so that was my reaction to 3 of the episodes of WandaVision. I hope that was interesting. I'm excited to see where the series goes. And now that I'm caught up, I get to keep up with the rest of the show. Well, not caught up. There's one more episode. But now that I've watched all but one episode, I get to catch up. And I'm glad they introduced Darcy. It's been a while since we've seen her. I know that, like, Thor 2 people have sort of been have been sort of overlooked, but I'm glad we're actually getting back to some of these other characters. I'd like to see what happened to Ian, you know, Darcy's intern. The intern of the intern. But yeah, I think this is going to be pretty cool to see where this goes. It's definitely... I've emailed this to my mom, but I think this is kind of like, as I see it, it's kind of like a psychological thriller disguised as a sitcom. And so, yeah. Now we get to see how this goes on, since it's kind of revealed what kind of reality it is. Okay, so that was my reaction. I hope you enjoyed, and bye.